Total War for Hero, part 5 of our Shimazu campaign. Last episode we started in a really strong position, but things quickly went from decent to bad to truly awful. We started at war with these crappy guys, Matsuda, owing Nagato and Suo. We took Suo quickly enough, but then Mori, one of the powerhouses, you can see in red they have like 8 regions, declared war on us almost immediately, and 3 other powerful clans followed them. We are now at war with most factions we know, 5 out of 9, including some true powerhouses, like Hakatayama is terrifying in terms of power level, Hattori are at our level, Hojo are stronger, only these weaklings, right? And then Mori, they are also stronger. So 4 out of 5 clans we fight are stronger than us. At one point it looked really grim, because we also got threat of attack from Chosukabe, who we are married into and used to be in alliance and are still trading. Fortunately, these guys backed off, they didn't declare on us. Right now we have our best army, slightly more than a half stack, with our daimyo in charge, in Suo, defending constantly from sieges. We fought 2 epic siege defenses against 26 units from Mori, pretty much a stack like this plus another 6 units, and then from full stack from these guys. The sorry leftovers are here. We destroyed them, but we also lost couple units of light cav. We learned a harsh lesson of not trying to charge light cavalry into bow samurai, even if there are no melee units anywhere around, because bow samurai just crushes light cav easily. So we now shrunk by 2 units, but these brutal imported matchlocks, they're absolutely amazing. More than 200 kills in both siege defenses. They kill like 40 guys in a single volley when placed on walls. Absolutely brutal. I like them. Maybe not great offensively, we've not had the opportunity to check that yet, but on the walls these guys are pretty awesome. Now, it's not looking so pretty though, because there's a 14 stack from Hakatayama about to land. And this is the thing, right? It's not obvious to me how AI picks priorities in this game. In Rome 2 it just attacks the nearest easily overrun target. Here they were sailing towards Tsukushi, but then suddenly moved away from here and are about to probably land on this beach next to Suo and immediately attack us, which would be very welcome from our perspective, because we have a stronger army here, way stronger than they have. I hope so, at least. Unless they are now going to sail towards Bungo and attack this instead. We only have 3 crappy girls here, that wouldn't be welcome. And then there's a massive build-up from Mori, this brutal stack, but they have a lot of XP, these guys, some of them at least, so they could still put up a tough fight. Plus they have like 28 units here already, plus are probably recruiting more. So this could be brutal. And the other 3 guys, we've not seen them yet, they haven't sent anything at us, but they might be on the way for all we know. So we need to make sure Bungo can defend itself from this brutal attack if Hakatayama goes that way, but also we should reinforce this army. It's isolated, it will be under constant attacks from Mori and Matsuda, plus potentially more guys like this one. So we should be sending second army there to take Nagato and then move them in parallel through northern and southern coast of Honshu. Yeah, we definitely want to take Iwami at the very least with its gold mine, and Aki because it's nicely developed, like really nicely developed. And it's a good choke point as well. So these 2 we need to take for sure, obviously plus Nagato, and then we'll probably pause and reflect what next. So we've got 12 stack here, another 4 units here of high quality, another few guys on the way, including Katana Cav with whooping 11 armor. We need to distribute the units so Bungo has enough to defend. In 2 turns we get imported matchlock here, but we might not have 2 turns. It's not obvious how far these guys can move, because the game doesn't show you that, but we need to assume the worst, that they'll be able to land but not attack yet. So we need to be able to reinforce this in 2 turns so it defends itself. These guys are on the way to Buzen, so if you can see Hakatayama moving here, we can just send them inside. 3 katana calves should be much stronger than 2 crappy light calves, hopefully. Then we also have another small regiment on the way, a samurai and a general, so you guys go this way too. Even if we can't bring samurai in, we'll be able to bring a general in. Another 3 guys are going to be ready next turn, and then should we recruit anything more here? Well, we can't because we are producing imported matchlock. And then should we send anything from up here? The worst case scenario is we only have these 3 units plus samurai retainers from the garrison, plus this katana cav and the general, right? So that will be like 7.5 units, let's say. Can we defend from 14? Maybe, we don't know what they have, they could be strong. Although they did have to sail all around the island, right? So they set off several turns ago. Hopefully it's a mixture of both. If it's only samurai army, you could be in big trouble. So maybe there's an argument for sending a couple of units down south here, especially some ranged ones, such as this guy. I think we'll do just that. But this is the only ranged unit this army has other than Matchlocks. So maybe we actually send Matchlock down south. Yeah, because this unit is better defensively. It's like really good on walls. Now here we have Katana Cav. If we move them out, people are unhappy, so we're going to keep this Krapigaru in, move the other guys to Busan, and we're going to wait for this samurai to arrive. Yeah, we still will be able to move cavalry? No, we won't. Even light cav won't make it there. Yeah, we should just stay here, because these guys, the most obvious choice for them is to land here or here. They might go for Bungo, but it's not obvious. So we should absolutely stay with this army here, force them to land at Suo. And then once we have these reinforcements, we will crack on next turn with most of the stack. Also recruiting another bow samurai here, which we'll get next turn. Now, ninja, have a look here. Nothing. Come here, and you move here. Also nothing. And where's the third one? Over here. Okay, we need to be aware of this guy. He'll try to hunt us. So let's... Can we take him out? 23%. I don't think so. They'll just rehire. Killing agents for money is not that great of an idea. Ouchi. Wait, these guys don't hate us, right? Can we get a trade deal with them? Maybe, for almost 300 gold. Huh, how about this? We might even force them to give us a hostage. We don't care about that. We want money more than a hostage. They are weak anyway. Not gonna pay us, huh? How about 500? Surely you have 500, man. You can afford that. No? I guess we still go for it. It's still a trade agreement for 200 gold and slightly improved relations. They also happen to be at war with Matsuda people, who also fight us, so that should work just fine. Okay, trade with no strings attached. Sounds good? Nice. Okay. Chosokaba are friendly. Of course we don't trust anyone, but how about we get... Nah, because we have all these wars with powerhouses, they will never accept to this. That would just put big fat target on their backs. Why should they go for it? I'm not even going to try to sue for peace with any of these guys. The only one that will accept is Matsuda, but they are weaklings. We don't want peace with them. We just crashed another stack of theirs. Speaking of that stack, we should finish them off, right? Takahisa is still 6 wins from another level. This guy, Nagashima, only needs 2 victories and a bit, so gonna use him. Guys, you come here and you attack. Wipe them out. I still managed to lose so many men. Come on, man. Hopefully, fortunately it's just crappy Garus, so not a big deal. Nice. And guys, get back to Suo. Nice. Oh, this guy has 6x. Nice. This guy has 4. Good job, guys. Next, in terms of buildings, we are pretty much maxed out. We've built some roads in the provinces that didn't have them yet. Any further buildings would be building stuff in building farmlands in provinces with crappy soil, like a barren, which we don't need. Building harbors that will immediately be blockaded by mighty Mori fleet. Look, they have like a 10 stack here, another one here, another big fleet here, another massive one here. There's no way even building ports or recruiting any ships is a good idea. They have total domination on seas. But we can quickly get rid of all of them. If we just take all their castles, the fleets will disappear. They'll go away. That's what we're gonna do. Way of the bow, 3 turns, huh? Okay, so how about Bungo? Can we tax it? Public orders +2. If we tax it, it temporarily goes to -2. In fact, maybe we should squeeze them out, but we don't really need money. There's not much else to build, and we are recruiting in all the provinces we have bonuses in. This is going to be the first turn of unhappiness, so we can ride it out for a little bit. And we're getting a samurai here and the 3 units here. We don't need to recruit anywhere else because we only have bonuses in these 2 provinces. In which case, we just crack on. Nah, go away. Oh yes, they are attacking. Excellent. Actually, maybe it's not that excellent because they have 1,000 men more. Opportunity to intercept. Okay. Alright, so here's the thing. Do they have enough movement to also besiege us? She said that yes, but will they attack? I think so, right? They have 1,000 men more. If they besiege us, we'll be in big trouble because you can see this gigantic stack from Mori with a 4-rank general already on the way. I hope they will attack immediately, we beat them and get the turn of replenishment. If not, we can beat them, we can sally out next turn, but then we'll not get replenishment anymore. right? Because we are besieged. Hopefully they'll attack. We'll just decline attack and hope for the best. Because if we sally out, they have 4 ranged units. It will be tough. We have no cavalry because we lost our light cav. I'm just going to hope they'll attack. Yeah, they are attacking. Excellent. We hope that will be the case, and it very much looks so. So just gonna crush them. Yeah, they have 4 archers, but 4 is not like... We bet 2 stack that had like 8. Everything else here is total crap, so let's crush them. Alright. We know the drill. Our main objective, because they have advantage in range department, is to lure them to climb walls with their archers. If we can achieve that, we'll be in very good shape. If not, we'll readjust. Just gonna keep our guys in the middle, and once we know how they deployed, we'll just, hopefully, if all the archers are on the same side, we'll just pull towards the opposite side of the fort. They usually like to start on this side, right? Wrong, not this time. They're here. Bow, 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 bow. Beautiful. 5 units, 4 of them bowmen, on this side. Wait, where's everyone else? Ah, the second row, of course. Excellent. They are all here, in one chunk. All we need to do is deploy our guys here, along this wall, and let them come all the way to the wall, and then climb the wall. And once they start climbing with archers, we'll just send our brutal infantry there, and chop them to pieces. Of course, this has a slight downside of giving up position on the wall, so our matchlocks and archers will not be as effective. But they outrange us anyway with bow samurai, at least matchlocks. And these 2 crappy guys wouldn't beat 4 of their archers. I don't think they would. So yeah, we're just gonna wait here patiently for them to start climbing and then send our Yari, crappy Garo and samurai to chop them. Speed this up. Right, they're really close now. They are dispersing, going different ways. 1 archer this way. The other 3 are getting close to the wall. They paused and they are cracking on. And this one? Is he climbing? Yes, okay, crack on guys. We have 3 out of 4 climbing the wall. That's all we need. So, crappy Garus, come here, form a brutal line of defense. And you'll go into Yari wall very soon. In fact, probably you should do something like this. Here and here. Samurai, you guys stay slightly behind for now. Matchlock, come here. You'll brutally bomb them as soon as you can see them. Archers, second line. Samurai retain the front line, and generals at the back. And there will be this bowman here. We'll need to take care of him. In fact, you go in here and start shooting them. Ah, they're already here. Guys, pike wall or whatever, Yari wall. You attack them. This is bowman. Okay, need to close this gap. You reposition slightly. The 2 of you need to reposition as well. Close that gap. And archers, guys, I want you to start shooting... Where is this bowman? Here, him. If you need to reposition, do it. Get as close as you can. Who are you? Oh, macho guy. Excellent, shoot them. And we need katana samurai here fast. So you buddy, come close as soon as you can. Oh, brutal macho. How many kills? Quite a few actually. Right, buddy, you need to press on a little bit. Close this gap. And you should now pull back, because they are already here. Where's that katana samurai? Buddy, come here fast. Attack them. What is this? We gave an order, no one came. Not so good. Attack them. The 2 of you. Now, fire it will off, because this guy will decimate our guys. He can't shoot over the heads. So we need to assume the worst. Just stay here. Archers. Where is that bowman? Come in here. Okay, you shoot him. The 3 samurai here. More than enough. We don't need that many. Guys, just come here. Chop whatever comes this way. General, you might want to come closer. How are we doing? 100 kills, 60 kills, 16 kills, 40 kills. Our guys are holding strong. Not too bad, not too bad. Is there a way to use these guys? Not really, right? Not without absolutely decimating our own guys. Archers, how are we doing? 17 and 4. Not that great, not that great. Come closer. You come to this side. Guys, you might want to come closer too. We've got this under control. They are not breaking through anywhere. Absolutely decimating these guys. You know what? They are flanking this guy. So you crack on and help him out. Daimyo come here and we'll just pop stun and fight. Because we can. And you pop this. This guy getting decimated. Excellent. Yeah, they're all on the walls.
My lord, a glorious
Yeah, they have
victory
enough
will
by the
soon
looks
be
of it.
yours.
Yeah. One unit still fighting. That was a quick one. Absolute obliteration. Excellent. Just gonna send our guys to chase them and run them down. Alright, so once again, we only got decisive victory instead of heroic one, despite losing only, not even what, 15% of men. It must work very differently than in Rome 2, because this would be prime candidate for heroic victory. Alright, how did we do? Samurai retainers. These guys are absolute heroes. Almost 300 kills. Not too bad. And the Yari Ashigaru, huh? Excellent. We've not lost many samurai units, that's very important. Or archers. In fact, we barely lost not even 200 men, and these guys will replenish immediately. Not too bad, good outcome. Alright, our first bow samurai. Yeah, the invasion force has been wiped out, don't worry about it. Oh, this guy, finally! Mounting and resting bungo, huh? Alright, so first things first. That new guy, right? Where is he? Him. It took him until 19 until he was ready to command. Like this guy, Toshihisa, his younger brother, has been around for a few turns already, and he's only 17. What's wrong with this guy? He already got bold, and he only now is ready to command. What is this? Right, I'm going to speed his development by giving him Commissioner for Warfare. 6 years old. He's not gonna see a battle, I'm afraid. We need one more general, because one is a daimyo, the other one is the heir, and we need the third one, the fourth one, to get Commissioner for Development. I think this is the least important at this stage, because we already have most of our infrastructure built up. Okay, 4 excellent units, good stuff. We have now castle in Satsuma, meaning we can get 4 units per turn, plus 1 morale on daimyo, excellent. Right, so what's the situation? Mori made a move, a full stack, we know that, with their daimyo, and another 4-star general. Oh, just look at this, 2 4-star generals, beautiful, we'll kill both of them, along with all these beautiful, massively experienced samurai units. Good stuff. So, Tanegashima, take them out. Should be barely any losses, right? Yeah, no losses, beautiful. Get back to Suo, and just wait for this Mori stack to attack. Now we need to have a look at the seas, in case there is an invading force on the way. Probably need to be doing this every turn from now on, because we don't want to miss a big massive navy protecting big massive invading force. No, nothing here looks particularly dangerous. Okay, now we need to take care of Bungo's public order. We can either untax it, which means we lose 600 gold. No way, this is too rich of a city now that we have a guy here, Metsuke. So just gonna bring some units in, like this guy, and another one will finish production, right? So we should be fine, I think. -1, but we're risking rebellion. Is another unit definitely going to be enough? Put this guy in. Yeah, we are fine. So he gets out and another one is produced, which means we'll be fine. And you crack on to Busan. And you guys too. And you crack on here. You can't make it all the way in, so go here. But we do want this guy. Wait, we want this guy in Bungo, right? Just come back. We need a general here. Almost made it. Not quite. Okay, and here we want to start moving a stack with Yoshihisa in charge. What are we taking with us? All of it? Probably a bad idea. Another 3 katana calves are on the way. We have enough samurai, and we can leave this crappy guy here. Or you know what? Gonna get him with us, take him with us and let him lead the charge. It's better than disbanding. And we have a samurai. Okay, we have 3 ranged units here. Excellent. 15 stack. How good is that? Should be enough, right? 3 ranged, 3 cavalries including general, 4 brutal katana samurai, and a pile of Ashigaru. Yeah, can you cross? No, you can. Okay. Will public order be fine? No. What's the problem here? Religion, right? Repression kicks in from this, but this is in 2 turns. Wait, we'll pacify it because next turn more units will pile on here. So it should be fine. Yeah, don't worry about it, just crack on. And you are going to take Nagato in a couple of turns. Now you have a look here. Nothing here. Oh man, there's another stack. And this one is way better. It's got Katana Samurai instead of this crappy Yari Samurai. But it's a very long distance. They won't be able to make it there to reinforce. So probably we're only facing him for now and this guy next turn. I'm very happy for them to keep throwing their stacks at us one at a time so we can grind them in Suo, leveling our units and our daimyo in the process. Okay, where's our third ninja? Over here, right? Okay, can we go this way? Have a look what's in here. Nothing. Okay, then go around and have a look there. At least we know Mori don't have anything else in this part of the map, and there's a border with these guys, Uchi, who happen to like us a little bit at least, for a change, because we are trading with them. Okay, anyone wants a peace treaty? Anyone that's not Mori or Matsuda? How about Hojo? No. Hattori? Nope. Hakatayama? Ah, they want peace because we crashed their 14 stack. This actually is a very, very good... Oh, they are also at war with... Yeah, of course. Oda. Ah, no, this is Sakai. It looks almost like Oda. They are at war with Takeda, and there can be only one winner, and it's not gonna be them. They might be mighty, but they were terrifying not long ago. So, who's on the way down here, huh? Yeah, I don't think we should be getting involved in any alliances with them. They have almost as many wars as we do, and some strong clans here. Well, us and Takeda really. The other two are crap. Can we ask them for money? No. Peace with no strings attached, huh? And we can't trade with them. Maybe they embargoed us. Yeah, we don't want marriage with them. This would just mess up our dealings with Takeda. Just accept peace with no strings attached. Yeah, we can't trade with them. Ah, we have no free ports. That's alright. Not a big deal. Unfriendly, huh? War. But war is going down. The penalty for past war, that is. Okay, we're down to 4 wars, and both Hattori and Hojo are far away, although Hojo have no other enemies, which doesn't bode well for us, because that means their stacks are probably on the way along this coast and will land somewhere here in a few turns. We need to get ready for that, unless you can pay them off to go away.
Useless. Then
Gonna
I
give
will
him this
reply.
guy. How much is he worth to them? Because he's not really worth much to us, because he's like 6 years old. He needs another 30 turns to come to age. Or more like 40. And exchange hostages is for how long? Doesn't say. What happens if they do declare on us? Can they wipe our son out? That would be pretty bad. We have 3 others, but still. We'd rather just give him money and save our kid for future glory on the battlefield. 2k is not enough. How about 5? Nope. Will 10 make it? Or whatever, 8 is the max we can give? Nah, there's no way we're giving you that much money. Just get the kid and give you another grant on top of that. No? Another 2? Ah, come on, man. You're not that strong. Just go away. Forget about it. Just if he lands, we crush him and that will be it. Maybe once we get stronger and he gets weaker, he will be more willing to cooperate. Alright, next. These 3 guys should be on the move. Probably to Bunga as well. Or at least in that direction. Although if Hojo come, will they go through the seas or along the coast? They could also land here. That's unfortunate. We will see them coming though. We'll have at least 1 turn to react. Probably the best idea is to have a small army in Bungo, because we need that for public order, and another small one in Hyuga, where we can redirect it to Osumi and quickly recruit in Satsuma if they are going to land here. Also keeping 1 general there for potential exp. Okay, and that last ninja, you come here. Another small stack on the way. Oh yeah, we have another construction slot unlocked. Is there anything we actually want? Because we already have access to pretty good units here. Like Katana Cav is decent, so is Katana Samurai. We don't care about archers here, we recruit them up north where we have the plus accuracy boost, the Krapigarus and the Light Cav. The only way to improve it would probably be to build Yari Drill if Yari Cav is better than Katana, but the problem with this is that we already have 1 exp on Katana Cav that we won't have on Yari, and as we discover this later on, we'll get 2 extra exp on Katana Cav. And then maybe this sword school even gives more exp to Katana Cav. Siege engineer, that's probably some utter crap, right? Bomb throwers, good luck with that. Yeah, we still can't probably trade for iron, right? The bug is still there. Let's have a look. We can now see Hakatayama still don't have iron despite controlling this province, which is nonsense. And same with Mori. Okay, so iron is not available this campaign. Is it worth to build Yari Drill here? We could improve this to Naginata. And then could recruit Yarikav. But the thing is, the way we're going with swords, maybe Naginata Samurai is better in a vacuum, right? But it's not better if you get extra exp to sword units. Especially once we build Swordmaster School and can pop out 1 per turn. Cut the construction time or recruitment time in half. I don't think there's any point going for that, so just gonna build market here. Yeah. Or is there any building that will unlock? No, because this is just an upgrade, right? So is this. And this. And this. And this. There are no new buildings, right? By the looks of it. So we can just build... The only choices are really market or Yari Drill, but we don't care about spears if we have swords. So just gonna build market. And in terms of recruitment, I'm going to grab some of these guys. We've not got them in a while. Oh, we can get 4 per turn. Nice. Wait, what do we actually need to defend the coast? We probably want like a half stack and a general, because we need to be ready for that Hojo army. We have a couple of matchlocks here that would be very helpful. We can get maybe one more Krapigaru, maybe a couple of archers we'll send from over there. It would be good to have one katana cav and maybe a couple of samurai. So let's get that. And maybe another Krapigaru. Yeah. And here we want another bow samurai. Looks good. Yeah, it says we are looking at rebellion, but we know we aren't because we are going to recruit this guy. And that will push us to neutral. So let's move on. Oh yes, here we go again. This time 1100 men more, 1150. Maybe this will be heroic one. We'll see. Alright. So, they have 1150 men more, and they have mostly samurai army, with their Yari, samurai, some of them being rank 5 or 6. Yeah, maybe katana samurai are better in a vacuum. Their guys are much more experienced, which means we should not underestimate them, especially that there's way more of them. Yeah, let's do the usual and see how they set up. Yeah, most of the time they start with bulk of their force on this side. Okay, Bow Ashigaru, Bow Ashigaru, Bow Ashigaru. If we only had cavalry here, we could... no, we couldn't, because there are Yari samurai behind them. And this is Yari, Yari, Yari. Okay, and this will be Bow samurai, right? Yari, Yari, Yari... Bow Ashigaru, Bow Ashigaru... we should have remembered how many ranged units they have, but by the looks of it, at least half of these guys are here. Yeah, no one here, and here they have... Okay, 2 bowmen here, 3 here. We're going to pull away, pull to this side of the fort, spread our guy like this, so he can brutally bomb them all along the wall, supplemented with archers here and here, and we'll just be decimating them using our firepower advantage. Next, we want our generals here, out of trouble, spread out our Krapigaru here, like this. Not that many of them, after the losses they've suffered. And the other 2, you know what, I'm just going to use the ones in better shape here. These guys, just keep them behind, and we'll set them up here. All the samurai should be waiting patiently somewhere here, until the other guys start climbing the walls, along with the generals. They will be bombing us, these guys, so we need to focus fire on their archers, the 2 archers here. While we let the other guys climb, and then we rush our brutal samurai that way. And we just extend the Yari wall into here, once these guys start climbing, to cover for them. And see how we do. Okay, they're trying to combine with these? No, they are just cracking on. Okay. Macho Kashigaru, I expect you to do well, guys. Buddy, what are you shooting? Here? That's not ideal. Okay, the other guy. We want you to target the bow guys, but let them come in range first. Wait, why are you... we're covering the wrong wall. Just pull back a little bit. They're close, these guys are close, but not quite there. Oh, 50 kills in a single volley. This is absolutely devastating. Yeah, we need to wait. Wait patiently. You, buddy, should be shooting this. You too, actually. You killed 10 samurai, but we really need to deal with these crappy archers first. 100 kills on these guys. We'll throw another volley at them and then pull back. They haven't started climbing yet, so we need to hold our ground here. Yeah, the 2 of you can start shooting him. These guys are climbing. These guys looks like they are approaching. So you guys come here fast. Matchrock, can you still get another volley out? Probably not. So pull back. You pull back. They looks like they're going to climb with bowmen here. Go into Yari wall and samurai rush here. Yeah, looks like all the bowmen are cracking on walls, which is perfect. Okay, guys, I need you here shooting them. Just send this guy into melee, why not? And everyone is in Yari wall. Oh, you guys are not in Yari wall? What is this? We messed up again. Needs 2 samurai here. Come back, guys, because these guys are going to get obliterated by Yari samurai. We messed up big time. You come here, and you come here. Do you guys come here, spread out? The macho guy come here. Ah, this Yari crap is going to get absolutely crushed. You charge at him. You charge here. And you guys... Okay, attack them. You have good charge bonus, use it. And you probably... Hey, you're fighting melee? What is this? Where did they get here? Anyway, they're routing, so that's good. Okay, anyone survived here from the crappy Garus? Also, we need to pull our generals back. They are under fire. You come here and you come here. And the last samurai, you can maybe charge into here. Okay, one guy down. Excellent. But there's still massive force against us. They are actually crumbling here by the looks of it, which is very good. We're killing them, but not fast enough here. How is this guy looking? Ah, killing so many of them. Excellent. Guys, you pull back. You're just losing men unnecessarily. Fire it will off as well. If you can flank them, maybe shoot from here. That would be perfect. Go there. General, you come here. And Daimyo, you really shouldn't be there. Pull back. Archers, you guys are getting decimated. Pull back. Can you go into Yari wall now? No, you're still fighting. These guys are broken, so you just camp the gate and kill whatever's coming your way. And the three of you, just chop them down. Maybe the two of you, you should also withdraw. No, not you, the other guy, the one with 40 men left. Pull back. Okay, buddy, you shoot them. This should be so brutal, I want to see this. Come on, shoot them. That's it? Do we need to spread them out more? Is only the first row shooting? That's better, but guys, spread out. Come like this. Okay. You attack these guys. You attack here. In fact, forget about it, just pull back. General, you are really risking it. Pull back. And the two of you should be shooting the bowmen. Their generals are approaching. It would be good to get our guys organized in some kind of Yari wall here. You shooting them? Come on, shoot them. 230 kills. Brutal. Pretty much won here. Just need to mob these guys up. Pop rally. You guys might want to reposition. Also, being in a Yari wall right now is not the best because you're under fire. You pull back. Guys, how are you doing? They are still shooting us. You've not really killed many. You get in there. The two of you, pop Yari wall. You two. Okay, we just managed about on time. You press on here, crush their generals. And you guys keep shooting this stuff. Who's shooting us here? No one. Good stuff. Did you kill any more of them? You did by the looks of it. Okay, come here. General, you chase them. The two of you come this way. And matchlocks, we want you on walls. Like here. Oh, this guy crushed. General, come here and pop rally. Our archers are not effective at all from here, for some reason. Wavering. Although maybe we're pretty close to breaking them. Yeah, you chop these guys down. You all come here. You rally.
Their general has fallen.
Yeah, they are falling apart. Excellent. That's a very brutal one. Definitely not gonna be heroic victory. We lost way too many men. Yeah, that was very, very brutal indeed. Massive losses across the board. Yeah, the Boashigaru are not that great. Look, this guy killed more than twice as many as these two combined. Okay, but we got rid of them. Almost all of them wiped out. Good job. Oh, they lost their 2 rank 4 generals. Excellent. Total destruction. Now, Chosokaba again? They're supposed to be our pals. Miyoshi wiped out, huh? Okay, first of all we need to deal with public order issue. What is this? How bad is it? -3, okay. If we bring these units here and just end movement for the time being, we should be fine, right? Yeah, we are. We've taken attrition here. We're about to take. It's enemy's land. We can get here and get replenishment. Excellent, this is our territory. Go for it. Nice. But we're still not on the road. That's the main problem. They're not in enemy territory anymore. Why is their attrition still showing? Crap. Okay, these guys are going to attack. Is there anything we can send over to reinforce? Yes. And a good one, Katana Calf. Oh, come on, just barely missed. Doesn't matter really, because we can still reinforce from outside. It should be still pretty effective. Okay, and if we lose, we just reinforce with the whole stack. Although, we are still in decent shape, I think. Yeah, get this and save the other point. This is a strong army, but it's only 15 stack. And 3 light calves are not great. I mean, only these guys are really a threat. The rest is not spectacular. The one we just defeated was way stronger. Plus, these brutal matchlocks are now replenished. Should we merge them? How fast? Oh, 40 men per turn. No, just keep them as they are. Okay, next. Is there anything on the seas that we need to be concerned? No. Because we are trading with Takeda, we can see all the way to their capital. So we hopefully will be able to see Hoja fleet if it's on the move. Okay, let's do diplomacy now. Chosukaba, plus 19. Threats of attack. Why? Why would you attack us? Alliance? No. Military access? No. If they attack, they attack. We can deal with them. Maybe Mori want peace for a little bit. No. We destroyed like 3 stacks of them. 3.5 maybe. They still want to fight. So do they... these weaklings would gladly take peace, but no such luck for them. Okay, and how is public order in Bungo? It's 0, it's stable. And if it's stable, we should send some units up north. First of all, we want to start recruiting another matchlock, right? Yeah, of course. Maybe we send one of these two to Busan and further on the other island, on Honshu. General getting here. We now have a little bit of a leeway, but we also probably need that samurai there actually. And this guy, yeah, we want to just build like a half stack here. We need to have some army on this island, some cavalry as well. Gonna get another bow samurai next turn, nice. And let's have a look at our ninjas, what's happening around. You buddy come back here, have a look at Nagato. Nothing. They have no army by the looks of it. They're probably recruiting, but this will be... Yeah, they just lost their stack last turn, so it's gonna take them a while to rebuild. Obviously we're not going to give them that time. You have a look here, still nothing, good, and come back. And you are going to spy around this part of the world. Yeah, iron is definitely here, it's just invisible on the trade screen. Okay, do we want to build more troops? I think the answer is yes. Let's start another Yari Ashigaru so you can send a regiment of 4 up north. And let's move on. Come on, this doesn't make any sense. We are pals. Or we were. Oh, this guy pulled back. Interesting. No, another siege. Way of the spear, forget about it. Go for this now. And we can upgrade the archer building, right? This one. And what about here? We can build something here. We only recruit archers and we already have armory. Doesn't make sense to build any other military building. So maybe temple to improve public order and also so we can hire monks. I think so, yeah. Winter attrition, how bad is it? Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Okay, can we reach them? Wipe them out? We can by the looks of it. You have a look here, what's behind them. Nothing significant by the looks of it. We'll create a dilemma for them if we take it. I think it's a good idea. Now, how much cavalry do we need with the main army? In fact, he's rank 3. Okay, yeah, we want to keep leveling him up. So maybe we keep the cav with them. 1 cavalry should join each army. So you go in Suo and you'll go with him. You attack. You know what? Going to bring him so he also tags along for some exp. Don't join the army, just stay out. And let's bring that cavalry too and wipe them out. 9 men lost, not too bad. Occupy. Nice, almost 1800 gold from this. They weren't wiped out? Oh yeah, they were. Guys, can you get inside? You can. Excellent. Province captured, and it's a good one. Let's fix the fort, improve this to terrace farming. Already have military port, not too bad. Shimazu Katana Samurai. We don't care about this stuff here. Yeah, 1 less enemy to worry about. Scout around with the other ninjas. You come here. Okay. Looks like we are taking initiative here. Because these guys, Mori, have this 15 stack and a couple of tiny stacks spread out all over this place here. They don't seem that strong anymore. Right, you have a look here, and here, and this is who? Mori. Okay. Should we attack this guy? Can we take him on? He's got 3 bowmen. We have 2 bowmen and matchlock. I think he's pretty strong actually. Yeah, we just sit in the castle and wait for him to do something. Also, we still need massive replenishment. We'll be in better shape next turn. Okay, so we can trade with someone. Maybe these guys will give us... Okay, they are open to negotiations, but we only are interested in trade if they pay us a big, massive paycheck. How about these guys? Nope. These guys? Okay.
Let us
So this is a possible trade with no strings attached. How about... Oh, Hakatayama closed 2 of their 4 wars. That should make them more dangerous. Okay, so Hakatayama trade is worth 200. We'd rather get trade with these guys. Hatano for 300. Price 500?
now go
No.
your wish and
Okay, just
intentions.
accept it then. Okay. Every trade deal we have slightly decreases our chance of being attacked. Maybe we get one with Hakatayama too. It will make Takeda slightly less friendly towards us. It doesn't really matter. Money is more important. Just get that trade deal in place. You know what? Maybe we should ally with Hakatayama. They are the strongest around, right? Yeah, Takeda are mighty. They are terrifying. Yeah, maybe they are not on the way out. Although they only have a short front with Takeda, who are also focusing on them. So it's only a matter of time. At least that's how I see it. Yeah, it would be good to drag them into war with Chisukabe, but we probably have no chance for that. Just get the trade
Cast
for
your
now.
wild
Okay, that's better. Now, Chisukabe. Peace? No. Yeah, I think we need to crush at least one army of theirs to even
not-
be in a position to ask for this. How about... No. Okay, so, this invasion we might not see coming from Chisukabe. So we should have a small army in Hyuga and a small army in Bungo. Or you know what, the one in Bungo can move to Hyuga rather easily, and there's a fair distance to cover from this beach. Presumably they can't just land here on cliffs. There's already an army here, that's not very strong, but reinforcements are on the way, and more reinforcements, and even more reinforcements, although these ones should probably... Right, move them to Osumi for now. Next turn we will see if we can get from here all the way to here. Probably not is the answer, but we'll see. And we want to recruit more. Maybe some Ashigarus, to keep the cost under control. Yeah. Recruiting Matchlook here, excellent. And another bow samurai here. And you want to send that cavalry over to Honshu to reinforce the other 2 armies. Because they badly need cav. In fact, they also need that bowman. If we leave, however... Yeah, public order... Nah, it's not fine. It's a -2. Will decay to -1. So we need 1 unit there. Can be this guy. He doesn't have movement to go much further anyway. So you guys can cross the strait. And we'll distribute you between these 2 armies next turn. Yeah, soon we'll need to stop recruiting, because our income just keeps going down. It's only 2,400. Once we recruit the guys we're recruiting right now, it will be under 2k. Starts entering not that comfortable territory. Unless we grab more land, that is. That can sort the issue in the short term. Especially the one with gold. It's unfortunately not really developed, but we can still build it. The return on investment here is only a few turns away, so that should be still fine. And let's move on. Yeah, there was no need to attack them if they attack us and we have advantage of walls. Okay, so 3 crappy archers, a big pile of samurai and 3 cavalries. The only dangerous units are these 4 guys. We should prioritize them when using Matchlook Ashigar, because he ignores armor pretty much with firearms. Let's do it. Alright. We get a fog, which is not great. Yeah, we want to see where they are before we distribute units, but we can group these guys, and these guys, and even these guys, and let's do it. Yeah, to the right, as they usually do. Okay, there are 3 here, light cav, katana, katana, and here we have katana, katana, yari. Okay, and archers will be here, like all of them, right? Bow, bow, bow. I think all 3 archers are here. Yeah, okay, so we want to deploy on this side to force their bowmen to start climbing walls, where we'll have very easy time dealing with them. But we can already deploy this guy. So on this direction they have katana samurai, right? Very good targets for our matchlocks. They'll be climbing this wall, so we can deploy this guy here in a single line to maximize number of men shooting the rifles. More like this, buddy. Come here. The controls here are really clunky. Okay, I think this is the best we can do. So come here. Okay, so 2 katanas and yari here, 2 katanas here. Matchlock should be able to cause massive suffering to these 2. Then we'll have double yari wall here. These guys, we can already put them in place all along the wall, like this. I can even put them in yari wall right away, so we don't forget, as we usually do. And the other 2, these guys, we will deploy here to stop this. And the archers that will be climbing from here, plus the couple Yari Ashigarus, we can just chop with our own samurai. Yeah, looks good. Should also deploy these guys here to trim these katanas as they approach. Hopefully this will still be far away enough for these guys to climb walls. Okay, they're getting really close now. Soon to be in matchlock's range. Now slow it down. See how this brutal volley goes. Oh, 30 kills, 40, 50, 55 kills, almost 60, and that's samurai. Excellent. Are they climbing? Haven't decided yet. Cracking on here too. Okay, we might want to start using our samurai here. Okay, they haven't decided yet. These guys are still standing. They are moving now. Here. This one's definitely climbing. This one will be climbing. This one haven't decided yet. Come on, buddy. Make up your mind. He's staying put. Okay, we have no time. Just start moving, guys. You come here. They're almost here. Matchlock, pull away. Pull back. Samurai retainers, you can stop them. I want Matchlock here. And General here. Cavalry here. Archers, you are doing a great job. Stay where you are. And another Katana Samurai come here. Yeah, all their archers are climbing. Excellent. Whoever's here, chop this guy down. You press on. You come here. You come here. The two of you, Yari wall. Ah, too late. Ah, again. But we have local advantage here. We should be able to chop them and reinstate the wall. You attack them. How are you doing here? Still brutally bombing them. You come closer. You come here. And archers, we might need you on other directions now. These guys are badly losing. In fact, we should pile on them. Yeah, this one has enough. Excellent. But the two of you, press on. You got, buddy, fight them. You pull back a little bit. You come here. Katana Samurai, buddy, come here. We're winning here, that's good. But we really need these guys in a wall. Matchlocks, you pull back. What are you doing there? No, just matchlocks. The crappy guys, in fact, maybe want to pull them away too, so we can deploy Yari wall. You guys pull back. No, we need katanas here. Where are our katanas? One of you guys intercept him. You come here. We want here. Excellent. Just the cavalry left. Okay, so retainers pile on here. One guy you also press on, and the other guy will stay here for the time being. You attack these guys. Their bowmen should be easy to dispatch. And how are we doing here? This guy getting smashed, not so good, but we're winning here. General come closer, and maybe we should charge at these guys with cavalry. Seems like a good idea. Okay. Pop rally. Archers move here a little bit. You press on, and you pile on here. But you, buddy, need to Yari wall. Matchlocks. Get on this wall and decimate this cavalry. Looks like we got this by the looks of it. They are broken here. Excellent. Generals are approaching. No, it's a light cav. And a couple of generals, yeah. Okay, we want here as well. Guys, move here. Yeah, we want Yaris here to set up line of defense against their generals. So the two of you, press on. These crappy guys are already here as well. In fact, they are falling apart by the looks of it. General is broken. Cavalry, get out and start chasing them. Okay, decisive victory this time, slightly better. Ah, so brutal. Yeah, Matchlock still did really well. 150 samurai killed, that's like fully into samurai almost. Not too bad, not too bad. But we really need replenishment now. Yeah, worthy bride, I don't think so. Greedy wife, huh? +1 morale, 5 upkeep cost. No, we have no money for that. Out. We lost ninja by the looks of it. Okay, what is this? This is decent. No. Go with this. Okay, we seem to be in a good shape here. Yeah, we suffered some massive losses last battle, but we are nicely replenished already. Our guys still hold on to this 4x, and we leveled up General and the Yarikov nicely. These guys also, like, they are all rank 3 or 4. Good job. We are probably in the position to strike and take more castles. Oh, they started building really good armies. They are still... Can't really do much if you're sending like isolated 7 stacks. Okay, we should check the seas first in case there's something carrying a land army. Doesn't seem to be. Okay, So we can focus on Mori, maybe even take these two. But first, let's see if we can get any peace deals with anyone. Chosukabe, how about you? No. Hattori? Hojo? Nope. And Mori, we don't want peace with these guys. We have no option to vassalize them. They need to be down to like one castle. We don't want to vassalize, we want to crush them. They don't happen to have any army carried by navy, by the looks of it, so we can just crack on and finish these two off. Daimyo, do it. They can't run away, right? They need to accept the battle. Wait, should we leave something in the castle? I think we'll be fine. We can always come back. This partially. Crush them. Can you now attack these guys? You can, do it. And finish them off. Ah, almost, man. But wait, we can attack with them and just get the other guys reinforce us. Nice, wipe them out. 150 men, that's painful. But mostly Ashigaru, that's good. That doesn't really matter. Nice. And get back to your army. Look, this guy got another 20 XP this turn. 99 out of 100. Come on. Just need one more. 2 more victories. Good job. Good job, man. Now, we just lost one ninja, but we still have another one in this area. I think we should... The problem with taking Iwami before we take Aki is that we then create an opening for them to take Nagato with this stack. And if we take Aki, we create opening for this guy to take Nagato with this stack. So, unless we leave behind enough to defend, right? If we scout here and there's nothing behind this guy, looks good. We can now take Iwami. Nothing will be able to pass through here, and we are going to leave enough so these 3 crappy guys can't take it. We can even leave a general in there if we need to. Like, cavalry is pretty useless offensively against castles, but it's even more useless defensively. Although we could rear charge them as they climb the walls, that would probably be pretty brutal, so maybe we leave it here. As well as maybe one of these guys, huh? If we now leave, what's the public order here? Horrible by the looks of it. -2, that's not too bad. We'll go down to -1, so we just need one other guy inside. Let it be one archer. Nah, just move another of these guys. Or maybe samurai. No, just the worst unit we have, which is this. And it's now -1, but it will go down to 0 as this will decay. And this stack can take Iwami. Pretty brutal losses, but that's alright. Peacefully occupy. Can we follow up and destroy this guy? Who will be leading this? The heir, right? Yeah, wipe him out. Oh, come on, so many men lost. We should have played this one manually. And get back inside. Yeah, we are losing exp on these guys because of auto-resolving. But another settlement ours. Not too bad, not too bad. I think we are pretty close to... No, we still have plenty of time. I think we can get at least 2, if not 3 more. And we actually have 11, right? Or is it 12? We have 11, not too bad. Okay, now, we have double calf here. This guy already has one, so he only needs 1 more. You crack on. In fact, end your movement in Suo. In fact, don't end your movement in Suo, just crack on. There's no invading force anywhere here, and the farther away you are, the closer you can get to Aki next turn. Now, in terms of ranged units, he's got 3, but this stack, in fact, they also have 3, so maybe... I think it looks fine. I'm still going to send the samurai to him, and these 2 calves will go to this army, through Nagato. And we can hire another ninja here, right? Get him. Now here we want to fix the fort, build probably this for more ninjas and more public order. Upgrade... Oh, in fact, this could be a very rich settlement indeed, once we build the mine, so maybe market makes more sense. But the difference between market and Sakuden is only like 100 gold. And this gives us another agent and 2 happiness. Just go for this. And roads, and we are down to 400 gold, not so good. Perhaps there's an argument for bumping taxes for a single turn. Nothing's flashing, so we should be fine. Gonna move this Mashlock over 2. Yeah, we don't need 3 samurai in a small defensive army, but we could use cavalry. So the 2 of you get in here and you press on north, go to Busan. And now this stack cannot get all the way to Hyuga, so just gonna leave it in Osumi for now. And probably once we see the Chosukabe invading force, we'll just probably set somewhere in between so we can react depending on where they land or where they're heading. And we have another 4 guys here. Okay, do we need many more here? Probably maybe 1 more, maybe 2 more here. Just gonna send these 2 over to him. A 7 stack, huh? and an 8 stack here. Double samurai, a katana calf, 3 krapigarus and a matchlock. We have the same setup here, minus matchlock. So the matchlock that will finish production in a couple of turns will just go here, and we'll bulk them up with 1 krapigaru each. You here and you here. That should give us enough defenses to defend this side of our island from Chisukabe, and the rest of our guys will just go north. Yeah, we're not so good money-wise anymore, so maybe we should not hire any other units than ranged ones, because we still are underpowered in ranged department. So nothing new in Satsuma for now, and let's move on. Okay, no one attacked us, that's good news. How is Aki looking? You have a look. A small stack and that's it. Okay, as long as we are assured there's no invading force anywhere here that would force us to keep this army next to Suo, and there doesn't seem to be, perhaps it's time to strike. Yeah, it looks fine. And how about Chisukabe? They have a big fleet on the way here, but no invading force. Excellent, so we can crack on. Daimyo, you are going to attack. In fact, should we push this guy away? Yeah. Attack him. He went inside. Good stuff. Continue siege. And we're going to bring this guy in. This is not going to make it there, so stay here for now. It would be good to know what's here, but by the looks of it, they shouldn't be able to make it. So why don't we reduce taxes and see what public order is here after we leave? That's pretty bad. -5. Culture, huh? Wonder what is that? Oh, the Sakten will be +2, -1 from this. So we need 2 units inside. Gonna keep this and one of the Krapigarus. And I think we are far enough so they shouldn't be able to attack us by surprise, especially that there's only a crappy road here. And if they do, we are close enough to retake it. And we're going to bring this army here to reinforce this attack, so they all get exp. And he gets goes separate way to get even more exp, and you wipe them out. Yeah, that's acceptable. Nice, and our guy is now rank 5. Okay, we are acclaimed, but I think we can still take 2 or 3 before we trigger it. Okay, not too bad. Mori's been massively trimmed. We got 3 regions this episode and won countless battles. We'll continue next time.